Alright, hey guys, Useless here, and today we are going to be reacting to the Xbox Summer Game Fest 2023 showcase. Happy, fun time, whatever. I'm already here late, so I'm not gonna like stress about the fact that I'm here live, but I'm like 5 minutes late to it, so we're just gonna hit play. It's gonna be casual. This is mostly to be left up as a VOD so that people can come back and watch it afterwards. So it is what it is. Let's just hit play. I'm like cautiously optimistic about this because Xbox has a bunch of stuff that they like hypothetically could show, but will they actually end up showing any of it? Who even knows? Hold on. I need to get this set up properly. Hold on. Let me do that. Okay, I think the audio should be good now.
Sandwich.
Oh, Fable, I think, right?
Okay. Let's do it.
Finally. I've never played a Fable game.
Heroes. Well, we've all seen them, haven't we? Swanning about the place with their disproportionately high cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Wanker.
Roughing up bandits, because they like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up.
Alright, Fable went woke. They're making me play as a ginger. Not appreciated.
On a day-to-day basis, I'd say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking new ground with fruit, with veg, on the agricultural side of things.
Just look at them.
Not wafting around mythical creatures. And that's what they are. Wafters.
Yeah, well done.
You see, I'm not here to slay legendary beasts. I'm here to conquer the vegetable, not a euphemism. Let's face it.
I think Fable is supposed to be funny, right? It's not like a serious, like, hardcore RPG. I think, right? I mean, that's what I'm gathering from this trailer anyways. And that is what I've heard about the franchise, like, over the past few years.
Awkward.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh god. Or is this not Fable? Is this like Grounded 2.0?
Oh.
Okay, it is Fable. Looks cute. Oh. So we killed him. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm pausing it because whatever, I'm already not live with the stream. I'm pretty sure that Xbox came out and said that we weren't going to get like CGI only trailers. Are they being cheeky and saying, well, some of that was in-engine? No. When you say that, or what we expect, is that we're going to get gameplay. There was no gameplay for Fable. That was basically the exact same thing as a CGI trailer. But we'll continue. Xbox Game Studios presents. Oh, is this the guy? Are these the guys that made oh, I don't remember. I don't remember what the name of it is. Oh, is it like a stop motion thing? Okay. I am intrigued already. Although again, this is another CGI trailer, which is just like, okay. But if we see gameplay that looks stop motion, then yes, that would be cool. What was the game that I played? It's called a
Shaking bones. Been a while.
It was like weirdly a Google Stadia exclusive that was also like a claymation kind of game,
You owe me?
which was really cool.
I'm looking for a creature. Huge, sneaky. Teeth like knives.
Is it him?
No? Well, hey, how about you guys?
I mean, I'm into this,
No.
like, hypothetically,
Nobody?
but again, I need to see gameplay.
Not helpful. Sneaky.
I mean, again, like I said, okay, South of Midnight. That looks really cool. But I'm just personally at the point now where I need to see gameplay of a game before I'm gonna get excited for it. Like if that was just like a teaser for a movie, I'd be like, okay, cool, I'll watch that movie. But what is the game? You know?
These are dangerous times.
Massive
At
entertainment.
least that's what I hear.
Oh, is this Star Wars? Oh, it is.
The Empire?
Okay,
They're everywhere.
they're doing it. I would have not have expected this game to be shown off this soon.
But the world here?
Although, granted, they're probably not going to show it off at all. It's just a stupid CGI trailer, so... You know. But yeah, I think this is like an open-world Star Wars game that Ubisoft is making.
If I want to survive, I have to play their game.
I have to steal stuff.
Looks like I'm all in.
With a cute, cuddly sidekick that will be good for merchandise.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I am theoretically, I theoretically would be excited for an open world Star Wars game made by Ubisoft, but
I've been held back my whole life,
it's like this means nothing to me, you know,
and now
without like actual in-engine gameplay.
I just need a chance to finally be free,
This is like barely a concept trailer.
wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous.
It's my favorite Star Wars character,
But if you
Jalen.
pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out
But yeah,
there.
like I mean, in theory, right? Like a Star Wars game where you're just playing as like a smuggler or like whatever the hell Han Solo is. Star Wars Outlaws. Yeah, like that is a cool thing in theory. You know, a hypothetical game where you play as an outlaw. Oh, is it? Wait. That's not a... Okay, no, there's no way that's an Xbox exclusive.
Wow.
There's no way.
Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws.
Wow.
Welcome to our first ever double feature, the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by a deep dive into one of the most important RPGs
She's wearing a
ever
green dress.
made,
Oh my
Starfield.
gosh.
Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects us. And it's
Have
just
you ever listened to a
incredibly
radio
awesomely
drama?
fun. That is why Team Xbox
I don't think you
is
can compete with
committed
that.
to building the greatest place to play. By partnering with the most ambitious of game creators and by unleashing the power of the gaming community.
Wow.
Enabling all of us to play the
We are
games we
powerful,
want
guys.
with our friends anywhere. From mobile devices to PCs to consoles.
Mobile.
The
Are they gonna show off a
lineup
mobile game
we
here?
have for you today is just incredible.
Although I guess she's probably just talking about like
These
Game
are the
Pass
work of the
streaming
very
or
greatest
whatever.
creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally diverse fan base in Xbox history. You
True.
are the heart and soul
I
of
am
Xbox.
Puerto
Your
Rican.
passion drives
I
us,
am
and you are the
Mexican.
inspiration
I
for the
am
visionaries whose
Irish.
games we showcase
When I was
today.
creating my character
From
class,
me and
I
all
slid
of
the
team
the
at Xbox,
diversity meter all the
thank
way
you.
to the right.
This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to
Okay.
their combat roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action game that is uniquely theirs.
Okay, well that does not
All right,
sound like
everybody.
Spiritfarer.
It's time.
Wasn't Spiritfarer a game where you were trying to like save the souls of animals or something like that? Okay, well I mean it actually does look like Spiritfarer, but it won't play like it, I guess. Whoa. Are those all different players? Is this a roguelite? There is no game genre that I am just more jaded by than the roguelite. Hey, game developer, why not? How about you design a level and then let me beat the level? Have you considered that? 33-player co-op is kind of interesting though. I guess. Is it meant to be that whenever you like go into a level, you're just like 33 guys that randomly spawn in there with you? So it's like you have to join a server? I mean, that is kind of interesting. "33 Immortals." And it's a Game Pass game. So, there's that. Yeah, we'll have to notice what games are Game Pass games, because I don't think that Star Wars game... That was not labeled as a Game Pass game, I don't think.
Alright, guys.
Oh, is this Payday?
Simple job.
I've never played
Just get it
Payday,
out.
but I don't think it's my type of
Nothing
game.
to it.
Because I don't like playing with other people.
Everybody hit
I
the
don't.
floor.
I doubt this is going to be a new game, though. I think it's just going to be an announcement of it coming to Game Pass. Because I'm pretty sure they made Payday 2 like 10 years ago, and they've just been like releasing new content for it. I think that's been the dynamic of Payday, right? Okay, this is a trailer that I don't care about, so I'm gonna like speed through it. So maybe at some point catch up to the live showcase. I'm sorry if you're a Payday stan, but this just isn't a game that I'm particularly interested in. Oh, it is a new game. Oh, and it's coming to Game Pass. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty big deal.
World premiere.
Oh, is it the Persona remake? I think Persona 3. I think this was rumored, right? I have never played a Persona game, so maybe I'll play this one. From what I understand, they're just like really long, aren't they? I don't know what these words are. Are these just like references to Persona, or did they just like randomly like start streaming the showcase in another language? Oh, and it's coming to Game Pass. Okay. Oh, that's big, because that's not just Persona 3, that's like the remake. Xbox Game Studios presents. Is this, this isn't Sea of Thieves, is it? What is this? I mean, it obviously looks like Assassin's Creed. Oh? Oh, is this Avowed?
People don't like you very much, do they?
I think this is Avowed. Okay. This is like the Skyrim ripoff game.
Who couldn't bother to come himself. To investigate some plague that seems to be corrupting our very souls.
The plague is called COVID-19.
But the truth is, you scare us.
Cool.
The way you fight.
So I've never played Skyrim, so I don't know, maybe I'll play this. Because I suspect that Skyrim probably doesn't hold up in 2023. So if this is just like a modern day way of playing Skyrim, then I might go for it. Forge your own path. I mean destiny.
But now that you have all this power,
damn it!
What are you gonna do with it?
They're making us play as women, and I don't like it. Guys, we need to fight back against this agenda. Avowed. Coming 2024. So by that, sometime in 2025. Xbox Game Studios presents. Oh, rare. Is this? Oh, whoa, hold on. What is this? Deep in the Sea of Thieves, we found a lightsaber. As I guess it'll be Indiana Jones, maybe? Or oh, huh.
Welcome to the Scum Bar.
That's
the most notorious
interesting.
Tavern on Melee Island. Wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels.
So tell me, which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship?
I never played
A ship with just a
Monkey
splash
Island.
of je ne sais quoi?
The legend of Monkey Island. You mean Governor Guybrush.
But from what I understand, isn't it like a point-and-click adventure game? That would be sick if they just made
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
like a
I told you no autographs.
like a mystery
So I see
DLC
you have a meet and greet ticket.
in
And I
in
guess
Sea of
it's not
Thieves that
every
you could
day
play through.
You get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
The Chuck has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Well, well. What do we have here?
Yeah, it'll be fascinating to see if this how they like if they actually introduce
Things may be very different.
some of the more like narrative-based so because I think in Mystery Island it's like I'm guessing it's like an adventure game where you solve a mystery. If they somehow bring some of that into Sea of Thieves, I don't know. Yeah, play a new and original story. Yeah, Sea of Thieves is one of those games that's like
world premiere.
That's like kind of massive, but nobody ever talks about it. Xbox Game Studios. Asobo is what were they making? Oh. Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's right. Don't they weirdly make Microsoft Flight Simulator and a Plague Tale? I think. Microsoft Flight Simulator is just hilarious. It's like, play Google Maps, the game. I don't know, I'm boring. I'm like, I have no interest in like traveling anywhere in real life. So it's like, I also don't really care to do so in a video game. But also, I guess, are they actually like making a game out of it? Because it looks like you're actually like doing stuff. Or I don't know. I also don't know. I've never played Microsoft Flight Simulator, so maybe there already were like actual content to play through already. I might just be an idiot. I acknowledge that. Dude, you can change the seasons. Oh my gosh. The sky is calling. Whoa. Play it day one with Game Pass. Is it Dune? Oh my gosh. You can play as the mosquito things from Dune. Dude, you can explore all the sand of Dune. I've always wanted to explore the sand. All right, we're gonna we're just gonna 2 times this. Long live the fighters or something. All right, what's this one?
Hi, Melina here, speaking to you from our performance capture stage at Ninja Theory.
Are they still not going to show this game?
Shoots for Senua Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coast.
It's like, you know it's not a good sign when it's just the developer talking.
Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest,
are you?
a unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
Okay, fine. I'll take it, as long as you actually do jump into gameplay. In-game footage, if you look at that. Oh gosh. I hate, like,
She can feel them slipping.
I do think I'm a little claustrophobic, because I think I would actually die
Following the
in a
threats
situation
of
like
her
this.
mind. She's here to find them. The ones who hide. She needs their help with a promise. A question.
She made a sacrifice.
But it's never so simple.
So this is like Xbox's like Naughty Dog game, basically. I think that's what they're positioning it as.
There's always a part of you that changes.
Right, it's like it's their third person over the shoulder, blah blah blah. Look at all the graphics, look at her hair, it's so realistic kind of game. Well, we'll see if it's as good as a Naughty Dog game in terms of narrative and gameplay and whatever.
I can feel them everywhere. The lost ones, they are watching us.
I don't know if you're listening to this with headphones or if I even have the settings set up right on my OBS, but it's like I'm hearing like whispers coming from both the left and the right.
They can see us.
It's kind of cool.
What is going to happen? It's time to find out. How can we make it happen?
It's time to find out. Why are they watching?
It's time to find out.
What are they
I
waiting?
feel like they're in the room with me.
What are you waiting for? I'm here.
Watching more than one.
Where are they? Where are you?
What do they want?
I don't like it.
I'm scared.
Wasn't the gimmick of the first game that like it was supposed to be about like mental illness or something?
Everywhere. Can feel them boring into her.
So is that what I think that's what like the voices in her head are about?
What do you want me to do?
Lost souls fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore. The pool.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find.
What if it's all for nothing? What is that?
It's a Tear of the Kingdom. Sorry, I can't get Zelda out of my mind.
What will they do to her?
What will we do to us?
Touch it.
Don't touch it.
You're mine.
Your voices.
All the parts of you that are broken.
You can be.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Listen, as I just it needs to be pointed out that this is not gameplay.
Everything I've seen,
I just
everything I've done, has led me to this place.
We've come so far, not far enough.
Say it.
You are ready.
Tell them.
I am here. Now.
What if we get lost forever?
What will happen to them?
What will happen to you?
I will not let them down.
She is ready. They know.
Go.
you know you gotta love your homies in your head that are giving you encouragement to go on your epic quest.
Those you have saved, or those you led to death.
No gameplay. I'm gonna be calling that out. I'm sorry. Oh shit. Sorry. Reset my camera. Is this Yakuza, I think? Why is there a new Yakuza game like literally every fucking day that gets released? It's like, I get that Yakuza is like a quirky little franchise that people like, but is this not like Assassin's Creed at this point? I mean, this is a fun trailer, don't get me wrong. Was he in the US?
Oh, surf's up, dude. Yeah, dude. Hang loose, bro.
俺がどうかしたのか? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, this looks funny, so I'm not gonna like. It's just a comment on Yakuza in general. Like a Dragon, infinite wealth. So is that a new? Yeah, it's a new game. But that was a funny trailer. I can't lie. I can't lie. Is this more? Is this Fallout 76?
Appalachia. What a sight! A verdant
Are people still playing this game?
From post-atomic blight, the fruit of years of prudent progress and determined reclamation, and 15 million dwellers worth of keen imagination. From the heart of West Virginia to the depths
Did they ever give those people those like burlap sacks or whatever?
No matter if you roam
That's insane.
friends,
I refuse to believe that there are still human beings that are playing this. That's not true. You can't lie to me, Microsoft. Calling your bluff, Phil Spencer.
Greater foes are overthrown as we embark on expeditions into thrilling new unknowns. Yes, from Appalachian settlements to Nuka World on tour. You're never short on things to do or places to explore. Think you've seen it all, eh? Well, how about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty because we're headed
Maybe it's a
for
cute
the
advertisement, though.
Atlantic City. So there you have it. Now you know. There's a million ways to make the wasteland your waste home. And when you hear adventure calling, when you're looking for some kicks, answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault 76.
It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't think I would ever play Fallout 76 just because I feel like I just have too much self-respect as a human being to play Fallout 76. You know what I'm saying? This is not Dark Souls. This is another one of those not Dark Souls games. Oh, hold on, it's Capcom. What is this? Okay, this is definitely Mega Man. Okay, well, I was gonna say Monster Hunter, but I don't think so, actually. Because I don't think Monster Hunter is this spooky. I guess, is Capcom making a not Dark Souls game? I mean, they could be. Huh. Well, the quality. I mean, as high as it goes, 1080p. Yeah, I have no idea what this game is. It's probably a new IP. Ew, spooky, scary. Don't like it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this isn't really Dark Souls. It's just more of like a hack and slash kind of thing. Path of the Goddess. Coming to Game Pass, okay. Play it day one with Game Pass. Xbox Game Studios presents.
General Motors' historic commitment
This
to
is Forza.
performance is
Okay.
embodied
You know
in
what?
two
I'm
of
sorry.
its iconic brands.
I'm sorry.
Chevrolet and Cadillac.
I can't.
The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid.
I
power.
understand it's big.
The legendary Corvette has been celebrated
Popular.
champion for decades.
People like
The
it.
all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray
I'm trying to.
continues
I'm
that
gonna
tradition.
maybe catch up to the
General
live
Motors is
stream.
proud to
You
usher
know
in
what?
a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new Forza
Okay,
Motorsport.
there's a lot of Forza going on, so we're just gonna skip. Sorry. I'm sorry. Nothing against Forza. Just want to see if I can maybe catch up to the live stream.
I have seen all that ever was, and all that ever will be.
Jesus?
I have seen betrayal, endurance.
Wait, is this Elder Scrolls? Oh yeah, no, this is Elder Scrolls Online, right?
And courage.
That'd be funny if they showed Avowed and the Elder Scrolls 6 at the same time. Although I don't think they haven't even started development on Elder Scrolls 6 probably, right? Because I don't think they would do that until after Starfield.
For perhaps the first time in my unending existence, I feel disconnected from fate's flow. Unseen forces move against me, hungry for forbidden knowledge. A mystery long kept hidden. A secret that
Okay, because I'm pretty sure this is the Elder Scrolls, or the Elder Scrolls Online or whatever. I'm just gonna 2 times this.
Protect the secret. Save Tamriel.
Wow.
Unit 37. Toronto is under attack.
Okay, this is Overwatch. I'm also 2 timesing this, whatever, it's fine. I don't play Overwatch either. I'm not a multiplayer guy. Also, wasn't this supposed to have like a single player campaign? And they recently came out and were like, yeah, so that main feature that was gonna justify this being Overwatch 2, we're just gonna not do that? Is that cool, guys? Is that cool if, you know, we just sold you Overwatch 2? But we're not actually gonna do anything that makes it worthy of being called Overwatch 2. Hold on. Oh, is there story missions? But is it not like a campaign? I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood. I could have sworn that I'd heard that there isn't going to be a campaign anymore. But
world premiere.
Oh well, new thing from Atlas.
Looks like we're in a palace.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, is this Persona 5 spin-off kind of thing?
Attacking us. Our only choice is fighting back. Hey, look over there! Can you get us out of here?
So you're telling me you're thieves who steal hearts, and you
Okay,
just
so I guess
happen
now
to
they're making
stumble into
Persona
this world?
Tactics games.
The Rebel Corps will always help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other.
You should be grateful to have been made
See, that's the thing. Persona 5 looks cool, and it's like I want to play it, but I also know that I'm not into like turn-based games, and also it's really long. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get around to it. Because I don't know if it's a hot take, but I feel like Persona 5 looks way cooler than Persona 3 or 4. Just visually and aesthetically from what I've seen in the games. Persona Tactics. Oh, and it's coming to Game Pass. Okay. Play a day one with Game Pass. Bethesda presents. It's Starfield? Are they
Humanity has always
are they
hunted
teasing
for
it before the
knowledge in the
direct?
unknown. The wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast,
They said the name of the game.
but that we have measured it.
Wait, is the Starfield direct happening now? Was that all the games? Okay, I guess. A brand new universe, 25 years in the making.
We're all here because
I feel
we're
like that's a
committed to
lie.
the biggest question of all.
But okay.
What's out there?
Stars and fields. So just straight up, I don't think that this is going to be a game for me. I think it's one of those games that might be just too big for me to want to ever play.
You're part of Constellation now.
I remember they lost me when a couple years ago
Family.
they mentioned it was like there are over 10,000 planets, and I'm like, I don't really want 10,000 planets.
We do not fully understand all that is at work
Like,
here.
that's not something that I'm all that interested in exploring, to be honest with you.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
But I don't know, maybe it's like there are like
These artifacts
6
could be
detailed
everything
planets to
we've been
explore,
looking for.
and then
Another
a bunch of
great
other
secret
randomly
the universe
generated
is
planets
asking us to
um,
unravel.
that just like that's just for like resource collecting.
Human settlements throughout the
Maybe it's
galaxy
something like
could be
that.
at risk.
Whoa.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
No Man's Sky. I mean, it does kind of look like No Man's Sky.
This is where we belong.
I mean, I understand the differences. I don't think that No Man's Sky is gonna... It doesn't have as involved of like a narrative that this game is probably gonna end up having. But, I mean, visually, it's hard to not look at this and see No Man's Sky. Okay. Oh, okay, so there is more showcase. Before the Starfield Direct, or whatever. Play it day one with Game Pass. World premiere there. Is this... I don't know what this is. What's in there? What is that thing? Okay. I was like, okay, is this like a... Because this looks like vaguely like realistic climbing gear. But there's like an alien thing in there, so... There are definitely going to be elements of like fantasy in this, or sci-fi. Also, that's like a spaceship. That thing is disgusting. I won't. Oh, Don't Nod. Isn't this aren't those the guys that made Life is Strange or something? Am I wrong about that? Quality not final, but it is in-game footage. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so is this like a rock climbing kind of game? I mean, honestly, that sounds kind of cool. This could be honestly, this could be cool. Whoa. Juicant. Okay. And it's a Game Pass game. All right, I'll keep my eyes open for that one. That one actually looked kind of interesting. World premiere. Secret mode. The Chinese one. Okay, is this a spooky, scary game? I don't know if I want to play a spooky, scary game. This is looking a little spooky, scary. Still wakes the deep. Game Pass game though. Okay. That could be cool. Okay, what's this? What did that say? Supercut 2.0. Oh. I like this art style. Huh. This looks cool. New day, new dungeon. Okay. I wonder if this is like a game where it's like, oh, this is in her imagination. Or something like that. Dungeons of Hinterberg. Okay, that could be interesting.
Hi.
Oh my gosh.
I'm very excited to be returning as Johnny Silverhand in
And
the
maybe
upcoming expansion
the
for
game will actually
Cyberpunk
work this time.
2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as secret agent Solomon Reed.
Guys, we
It's really
promise.
amazing to share the screen
This
with you,
time it's gonna
Idris.
launch and it's
cool to
actually
be a
gonna
part of
work.
this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X.
There are certain
and
bars
S.
that they're raising for sure.
But enough talking.
They definitely
you wanna
raised the
see for
bar
yourself?
at
And
how
so it is my
like
honor
broken and
pleasure
buggy you could
to
release a
give you
game
and
and
introduce
still
the
charge
official
$60
trailer
for it
for Phantom Liberty.
and still make a whole bunch of money. So who cares at the end of the day? I guess. Am I right, guys?
There's got to be a way out of this.
Johnny, I'm dying.
Oh no.
There's nothing can stop that.
Johnny. CD Projekt Red. They forgot to
name is
code me
Songbird.
into the game.
I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticket in your head.
Johnny, they're not finishing the game. They're not including me in it, Johnny.
What's the catch?
They're releasing the game anyway for $60. Wait, Johnny, they're catching up to the $70 price tag. But Johnny, they're not even putting me in the game. They said, it's good enough, Johnny.
Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUS
Johnny, they're using Idris Elba to make people forget about the fact that they lied to our faces. They blatantly lied to our faces about features that were going to be in the game but that weren't in the game.
is the top priority. Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
But it's okay, Johnny, because
Hear that?
Keanu Reeves and Idris Elba. I don't know. Listen, I'm sure like Cyberpunk works now and is in a fine state now.
Wherever she goes.
But it's one of those things where it's like you can't
Just want what Songbird
like
promised me.
the release of this game was so blatantly disgusting and just blatantly deceitful that I'm like I have no interest in ever playing this game.
Come on. Got iron.
I think I only ever like started playing it. I started playing it because they like released it for free on Google Stadia at one point. And so I was like, okay, I guess I'll play it. I'll try it out on there. And it just like wasn't even any. I didn't even really like it that much from when I played on Google Stadia. So it's like, yeah, I'm never dropping money to play this game. It's like, I will never play a CD Projekt game until they like release a new game and it functions on day one, right? And it has all the features that they promised. Until then, I probably won't ever buy a CD Projekt Red game. All footage captured in-game. We actually just went out and filmed stuff in real life. The biggest game of all. Every home has unaffordable rent. Every skyscraper has even more unaffordable rent. Is this just like a city builder game? Alright. We're fast forwarding through this one, boys. Is nothing without you. Yeah, this definitely isn't my kind of game, but, you know. I respect that it is somebody's game out there. You make cities. What is the title of this game? Cities. Is the name Cities Skylines 2? Cities Skylines. I feel like it should just be city.
World premiere.
Like C-I-T-Y. City Skylines. Okay, more Atlas. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, we're live already. Is it gonna catch up? Here we go. Okay, we're live. We're here. I think this is like Shin Megami Tensei, right? Not Persona. Is it the deal with like Shin Megami Tensei is that I think Persona is a spin-off of Shin Megami Tensei, but I think it just happened to be like become a lot way bigger than Shin Megami Tensei. So I think technically Shin Megami Tensei is like the mainline franchise and Persona is like the spin-off, but Persona just got like way bigger. This is the mirror of reality. Although, oh wait, hold on. I think this might just be Persona 6. Because I'm noticing a bunch of... Oh, never mind. Metaphor Fantasia. That's just a completely different thing. Never mind. Okay, never mind. It's not Shin Megami Tensei or Persona. Well, because I saw a bunch of like the Persona graphics. But whatever. Xbox Game Studios and creators of the Banner Saga trilogy? I don't know what that is.
Have fallen. Our people's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry.
Whoa.
You must explore this world to find the origins of this evil. And bring hope back to our people.
Explore a co-op adventure. Is this like a side-scroller kind of game, or is it a... Are you ever going like forwards and backwards? Okay. I mean, this looks good, but I don't think it's my kind of game, really.
Together, you can save humanity.
Tower Born. All right. Play it day one with Game Pass. World premiere. Xbox Game Studios presents. Is this? I don't know if this is. Never mind. I'm trying to think. In Exile, don't they make like MMOs?
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately.
I mean, this looks like BioShock Infinite, but I don't think that's what it is.
But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything.
Oh my gosh.
If you resist my rule,
I mean, I'm kind of into this. Like, if they were just like, let's do BioShock, but we're not BioShock. I mean, I'd be I'm open to that.
if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time where I will not destroy you.
Whoa. Okay, I mean, this looks like BioShock, right? But it looks cool. Whoa. Oh, so you're like doing stuff that changes the future and stuff like that?
What did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
Clock. Work. Revolution. Okay. I mean, that looks pretty good, to be honest. That actually looks like a game that I might want to check out.
Thank you all for joining us.
Thanks,
Today
Phil.
is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited
We actually
to see
have
11
video games.
games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor.
Okay, but did that even get a date?
Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight
Right.
and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed
South
is
of
shaping
Midnight?
up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian.
Is a game that looks
In
hypothetically
addition to
cool.
Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are
Wow.
also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft.
Another
Massive,
game that's
in
hypothetically cool.
collaboration with Lucasfilm
Have no idea though,
Games.
because I haven't actually seen the
33
game.
Immortals
But
from
you know,
Thunder
it is what it
Lotus,
is.
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership.
That is pretty
with
big.
Sega
Those are like
Atlas.
new games coming to Game
I'd also
Pass.
like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our
That's
showcase.
such a stupid name.
We are focused on putting our players and game creators first
Wow.
in everything we do.
Thank
No
you, Phil.
matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox.
I feel so welcome. I feel like he's
When
my
it
friend.
comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally.
Was there a shortage? No
we
offense.
know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
The new Xbox flash drive. Oh my gosh. Xbox Series S. The sequel. Power your dreams. Honestly, the Xbox Series S still looks like a really good deal. Honestly. Like that's only $34 more than the Switch.
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for. Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
Will I be sold on this game? Who knows? Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, guys, I feel like I'm actually taking off in a spaceship. Bethesda Game Studios, the creators of Fallout 76, are back with a game that will hopefully have NPCs at launch.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades
this is what I wanted to
make the
see,
kind of
not
games that we
gameplay.
love here. And that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go?
I want to be
or
a
what
guy
you could
that's
do.
taller than
And
5'7"
that
personally. Can I
is
do that in
Starfield.
Starfield?
Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but
They did
well,
not
we've
proudly
never tried to
display
make a game
Fallout 76
like this.
in that
Today,
lineage. That's
you'll get to
crazy.
hear from many on the team and see so much
I respect it.
of what we
I
think
respect it.
makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look. Starfield is our first new universe.
I
in
thought they
over
were going to show
25
Starfield.
years.
Why are they
But
showing
it's
No
still
Man's
a Bethesda
Sky?
RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities. But this time, it's not just one world.
It's multiple worlds.
It's over 1,000 worlds. Because the choice of where to go,
See,
it's
I
not
don't-
ours, it's yours.
The 1,000 planet thing,
And it wasn't
planets
until
thing
now
doesn't appeal to
that we
me.
had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you.
Wow.
Our next generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup
What?
of the
What does
planet's
that even
atmosphere. We also have an all-new animation system.
Look,
and of course,
our game doesn't
you
look
can
like
play
shit
it in
anymore.
third person,
Or first person?
and you can play it in first person.
Whoa! Oh my, I want to be truly immersed.
We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore.
I want to be
differently
truly
in this
immersed
game,
when I'm
given
looking
its
at the
scale.
same animal type.
That usually involves exploring an area
That's
you've landed
on
in.
every planet.
You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
It's an abandoned mine. just like the only way that I would be like sold on this is that if they come out and say that they're like 5 or 6 like really detailed planets that we actually like crafted the game around, and then the other 1,000 planets are just like randomly generated, and it's just for you to go and mine resources. That's really what would sell me on the game personally.
We do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up, and you can view all that in your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons to spacesuits to food. We just obsess over the details, and food. We obsess over food. When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
Wow.
Our mission was to convey the wonder and majesty of space exploration, to evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and
I
relatable.
will say, I actually do really like
That's where the visual
art
interest
direction.
is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch, a bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Yeah, I do actually really like that about the game.
Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system.
Okay.
Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy.
Jesus.
Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems. And you will need to upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones. But for now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system, where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
Wow.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your
Okay,
ship's
are they
cargo.
just gonna, are you able to just like sort of fly into the planet and it just like slowly loads in? Or do you have to like, okay, it looks like you have to like quick teleport to the planet.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you.
Oh yeah, I guess there
If
probably
you could
would be
place it on the
aliens,
table
right?
here.
I don't think they've shown them though.
Oh my god. Look at how it's coming together. That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege.
I mean that is a decent hook, right?
Businessman in the settled systems,
going out and trying to find like alien artifacts to discover,
you have the money.
There's
you know,
also
intelligent
Vlad,
life.
the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about these pirates? Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
Nerds.
Joining up with the Vanguard, help the United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems.
Whoa.
This is Freestar Collective Space.
Oh, it's more like a Wild West
The
situation.
capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
A ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you.
This is more of like the sort of like cyberpunky area.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of
So
today
I mean,
for
yeah,
the
like I
future
said
tomorrow.
before, if these are like the
Everyone has
major
been chewed up and
settings
ground up by Neon.
that are
Try not
like
to get yourself
a
killed,
lot more
alright?
detailed and focused, then
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there
Then
are
this-
still
I don't know,
plenty
I could be
of
sold on
unclaimed
this.
systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. This is the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile.
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
I am ready.
Throughout the galaxy,
Not
there's
to
so
not
many
play this
things to
game.
see and
Sorry.
stories to experience. But the most important story is the one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours.
I
in
am
character
I
creation.
am the main
And I think
character of
people
my
are gonna
own
be
story.
Really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system. We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities, and by mixing and matching all that data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're going to see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
Okay.
Hey, come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Is this the way the game starts, I guess?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point.
Am I the only one that, I don't know, I feel like I'd rather
Your journey
just
from
be
there
given
can
a
be
character
as detailed or as quick as
that
you want it
has
to be.
like a
This new
personality
system
or whatever.
has more to offer
Because
than
I get
ever
that the
before.
point of these games are it's like, oh, I wanna put myself into the
also the
story.
simplest
I wanna
character generation
immerse
system we've ever
myself
had.
in the
We let the
story.
player get as
I
close as
am the
possible
main
to make
character. It's like,
whatever
no,
they
you're
want,
not the main
with
character.
the various facial
Just give
morphs
me
you
a
can
main
blend
character
together,
to play
the
as
dermoesthetic and
that has a
makeup,
personality,
blemishes, scars,
that has
piercings,
dialogue,
teeth settings. It's
that
a lot.
has an
But
arc
I think it's the
or
most fun
whatever.
to use.
I don't need to immerse myself
Character creation
into the
is
story.
more than just how you look.
No, that's just me, though.
This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in. Backgrounds give you a bit of backstory.
I want to be a
start you out with
pilgrim.
3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to
Okay.
customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
Terror, by the terror, by the terror! Is it really, really you?
He'll join your crew, and he'll give you gifts if you're willing to put up with his constant commentary.
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
Nah, I'm good
My
actually.
favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go
Wait,
visit
what?
them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile
What?
zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait that made me the same
That's
religion
such a
as them, I was able to
bizarre
get by
game
without
mechanic.
any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's
What,
a
kill my
feast for the
parents?
eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
Oh,
I'll
Jesus.
let you discover that on your
What?
own.
That's okay. I was kidding.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills.
Wow, I would have never guessed.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill. Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks. With our 5 different skill trees and 4 ranks per skill, there's a lot to choose from.
I like the xenosociology skill because it lets you mind control aliens.
Wait, what? Whoa.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
Okay, Loki, that's probably the best one.
I like maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat.
Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool.
That one's a lot of fun.
It's like in Breath of the Wild,
Invest in the skills that suit your
or in
playstyle.
Tears of the Kingdom, I should say.
I'm very much a stealth player.
I like
So,
immediately
I'm out
just
there
like
pickpocketing
racked up my
everyone.
stamina
My favorite
before
part
anything
about
else.
being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie and then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player.
I don't know. I like, in theory, I like that.
I like doing the death from above.
I like
thing
all
where
of
I
the
boost
different
back
options
over
of how to
guys and I
approach
throw
gameplay
landmines
and
at
whatever.
'em.
But I also do wonder, because has there ever been a game, like a big RPG like this, that has done that successfully? Because
I like blowing stuff up.
I always fear that it's gonna end up being like a jack of all trades but master of none type of situation, where it's like the shooting is not going to be as good as it could be, the stealth isn't going to be as good as it could be, and whatnot. But I don't know. We'll see.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures. Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable.
I believe it.
From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space, and exploring derelict ships. It's all out there.
It's all out there for you
Ultimately,
to explore.
It's about rewarding your curiosity, because whether it's on the surface of a planet, the alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you
It's
never
all
know
up to
what you'll
you.
find.
You, the player, can choose your own adventure.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own. I think you'll be blown away by the amount of stuff you can do.
Wow.
You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship.
Yeah, see, I'm not creative, so I will
and hire
definitely
a crew
be
to keep
purchasing
it
a
up
ship.
and running. And it all starts in spaceports. Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize.
So
and
I guess we
upgrade
can like
everything you
choose
see here.
like what kind of
And
missions
you have
we
two
want
ways to do that.
Like I guess if we just want to
You
be
can
a bounty
quickly
hunter, we can
upgrade
do that.
individual systems like your weapons or shields, or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can
Wow.
even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just affect your ship's stats. They'll also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting, or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms.
Yeah, this is like the this is like the
Our
detailed
modified
stuff
Frontier is a
that I don't think I would
practical
ever have
ship,
the
but with a little
patience to actually get
creativity,
into.
Your ship can look like almost anything you want.
Like I would, like I
It's
would
a
just
bit
be
odd, but
like
one of my
on the
favorite
default
ways of
settings of
customizing
all of
ships
that.
is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it,
That's cute.
where it had like a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs. So it's really
Bro, they're
whatever
trying to
your
they are
imagination
trying to
is.
be Tears of the Kingdom so badly, and it's
And while
honestly
you can
kind of
build
pathetic.
your home among the stars the way you want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run.
Interesting.
And just like companions, most crew members can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed
That's cool.
around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
Wow. So it looks like you can't just like fly into a planet and it have it all load up in real time. It doesn't look like you can actually do that.
We're putting you in the
Which is fine.
cockpit
It's not a
of your
complaint.
very own
It's just the thing that I was wondering
and
if
telling
they
you
were
that
going to
you
do.
can do pretty much anything, and that is really cool for us as developers. Spaceflight should be exciting and dangerous, and you should feel like you're in complete control every step of the way. We've extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system.
Oh god.
Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster.
This is going to be complicated.
Powering up the ground drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
I'm gonna be a nerd. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like by myself in my room. And I'll be like, diverting all powers to guns and shields.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific subsystems of the ship you target.
Cool.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Whoa, okay. That's interesting.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours.
Huh.
Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport.
That's okay. That's actually kind of
But
crazy.
space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a
Oops,
proper
sorry.
ship. One worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Oh my gosh.
when I'm playing, I generally go crazy.
I don't pay for movies personally.
I definitely go like the more piracy routes. I want to take over ships. I'm gonna board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches and put them, you know, in my cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start taking things from people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a
That's
little
so quirky,
human connection
guys.
in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food.
Is that my grandma?
Or just pop on by.
Some of the best moments are the ones
Is
you
that my
discover
actual
on your
grandma?
own.
Can I shoot down my
The
grandmother?
thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game
That's crazy.
through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then, realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
You're human. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
That DNA
Oh.
is so present here. It's in
Interesting.
our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests, and it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive
I mean, listen, the
playground
game
and
looks
a ton of toys, and just
It
setting you
undeniably
free.
looks cool. I just fear that it'll be like a bit too involved with for me. Like I have no interest in exploring 1,000 planets, but if
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff.
I
We
can
thought
kind of
we'd
just play through the
take a
main
little
story,
break and show you
then
something
that might be cool.
a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions.
Wow.
And for this game, we've done a watch. It is
Oh
the
my gosh.
Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information. It connects to your phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with.
Wait, does it actually connect to the game
Yeah,
though?
we really took as
that
much
would be
care
cool.
and designed this case as we did the
if you could
watch.
get
Our
all the
attention
like
to
real
detail in the
necessary
game
information
totally translates
while
to
playing the
this.
game just on the watch.
Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that exists in the world.
What if
in
they
the
just like
Starfield
somehow
universe.
manage to not make the box? They're like,
You'll find
guys,
it even tells the time.
unfortunately,
We actually
we
have
didn't
something
have the
else.
necessary
Now that we're
materials
part
to
of
make the
Xbox,
box.
we get to work
It's actually,
with the amazing
it's actually all just
people
going to come
on
in a
the
bag
Xbox
now.
hardware team, and together we have created this custom
Just a
limited
plastic
edition
bag,
Starfield
you know.
controller. It's awesome.
We
It is now,
we
you know,
partnered
our
with our
favorite
friends
controller.
over at Publix,
We love
and
this
they're
because
they're
it's
just
inspired
coming
by
in
the actual
Publix
controls of your
bags.
spaceship. And not only that, we've created the first
Oh
ever
my
custom
gosh.
headset with Xbox.
That's
and this is
crazy.
a perfect pairing with that controller.
Wow. I need this. Oh, you know what? If honestly, if all of that stuff is like actually helpful like in game to just be able to read and figure out the controls, that would actually be kind of cool. I'm not even like no cap. That would actually be kind of cool and potentially helpful. Wow.
In every one of our games, we always put so much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda Game Studios world, it's a Bethesda Game Studios galaxy.
Oh my gosh.
So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player explore. Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter.
Okay, so
plants
the planets are procedurally generated,
It allows us to
but they
add that
have
touch of
handcrafted
environmental
stuff that gets
storytelling that
added
Bethesda
into that
is known
system.
for.
Okay, I mean,
Aggressive creatures have been
we'll see how it
disrupting our
plays out, I
experiments.
guess.
Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were to visit the same planet that you had, you would have a different story to tell.
Oh, okay. At least they're not lying about that. Like in No Man's Sky. It's kind of cool. Yeah, like this shooting, this gunplay doesn't look like amazing or anything, but it looks functional and like fun enough, like I guess, considering
It's completely up to
everything
you
else that the game
how
has
you
to
want
offer.
to interact with each planet, whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views.
Wow.
With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from
Was that
those plants
Steven
and animals.
Spielberg?
You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters, we wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
Okay. I mean, they just look like
When it
alien
comes
monsters
to
to
our
me, but
exteriors,
sure.
when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere.
Oh my gosh, that's
Our
crazy.
biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Yeah, these all just sound like buzzwords to me. It's like, oh, cinematic lightning. Okay, dude, sure.
After some exploring, you can find a spot to set up a base camp. Outposts can be built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat modules come in all shapes and sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
That's
Something
cool.
we
That
have this
actually
time
is cool.
we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
See, all of this stuff, it just looks confusing, and I'm stupid, you know? So we'll see if I'm able to comprehend all of these systems.
Add crafting and research stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different
I will
weapon
say
sights
this
and
direct, I
scopes,
think, is getting a little
larger
bit too long in the
magazines,
tooth. It's
a
like
selection of
I
grips
feel like
and
I got the
barrels,
gist of
different
Starfield,
ammunition like
but they just
explosive
keep on
rounds.
going.
All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor. You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance.
I think I'm going to be
between,
throwing
like,
hands.
What's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like, what's fun for the player.
Damn, they're like, hey, you know, Naughty Dog out there
Starfield,
trying to
we've
go all
completely overhauled
Hollywood.
our combat.
We're making games for
It's more
you.
dynamic,
You know
the
what I'm saying?
animations are more fluid.
I'm probably reading into that too much.
It just feels great.
That's cool though. I like that you can use the environment and
We
stuff.
probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet, and boost packs
Oh.
are excellent for getting
Okay.
around.
That's interesting.
And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
Suck a dick, Anthem.
Zero-gravity environments pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in zero-G will actually push you backwards.
Oh, that's cool.
Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
Oh.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser.
What the gosh
and can dish
darn
out
dang
some
does that
serious damage. Whether you want to get up close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger.
We have it all available here in Starfield.
Starfield's got you covered.
Okay. I don't know. I think I probably will play this. I think they did a decent enough job of clarifying that there is like a very tight and directed experience here with, like, you know, like the 4 or 5 different planets and cities specifically that you go to. And that, you know, when they say the whole, like, 1,000 planets to explore, that it's more, those are more so just for, like, resource collecting. So that
Thanks again
that does
for
make
being
me
with
more
us
interested.
today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know,
Yeah,
as we
'cause I've
play,
actually
we're
never
always
played, like,
sharing
a
these
Bethesda
unique
game.
and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here.
Wow.
This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and, wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
I will say,
you spent all this time building your ship, and you
the
see
the
it
game
on
doesn't
the landing
look
pad.
great
These things
to
are
me,
gigantic.
in
It's the
terms
kind of
of
thing that you just
fidelity.
can't get anywhere else.
Now, that's not
There's
something
something
that
about
I
seeing the
personally
tower
care
over
about,
in the distance
but I
and
wonder
going, I know the
if it's
gravity's
something that
low
we're going to
here.
see a lot of
I
people
think I can make
complain
that
about.
jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets.
Because my guess is also
Those
is like
details
this
matter
game
to
is
me.
also probably so
Diplomacy,
massive that it's like it's not
exploration,
going to look
freedom,
like
the
The Last of Us
ending.
Part 2.
Best
You know what I'm saying?
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout. I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right then. The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
Wow. Why does it sound like Star Wars
On
music
behalf
there?
of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special
Me
moments.
personally. Todd Howard is talking to me. Can I do a barrel roll? That's what I want to know. Starfield. Does that have a release date? Are we about to get one? September 6th. Okay, so it comes out like a week or a month before Spider-Man 2. Okay. So they're not they're not coming out. They're not competing too hard with each other. That's so much information of like DLC and like pre-order now to get the laser cutter. Get the digital premium edition to get Oh my god. Okay. So that was the Xbox Summer Game Fest showcase thingamabobber. I thought that was pretty good, honestly. I mean, I think my main problem with it is that there were a lot of games that look hypothetically interesting, but that we just didn't get gameplay for. But oh, I thought my phone had an alarm that was going off. But we did get, Starfield was cool. Trying to think. Did they show gameplay of Avowed? Yeah, we got that Monkey Island thing for Sea of Thieves. Hold on, I actually might not. I'm gonna have to actually look through all the trailers again, because now that I'm actually thinking about it, I think they did the same exact fucking thing that PlayStation did, where they didn't show gameplay. Hold on. Hold on, we're gonna go back. Actually, I think I have to reevaluate my grade here. Okay, let's just go through it again. Right, so it started off with Fable.
Let's do it.
And this just didn't have gameplay.
Fuck bandits.
Oh, it kind of did. Never mind, hold on. Whoa, what are we doing here?
This is awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, is this... I don't know if this really counts as gameplay at the end of the day. It doesn't feel like gameplay. Right? So it's like, okay, Fable looks cool and it looks funny and whatnot, but we didn't get a date. We didn't really get gameplay either. Then next up here, we got this game that, again, looks hypothetically cool. What was the game that I was thinking about? Hold on, let me... What is it? Was it Guilt? Yes, Guilt. This game is really cool. I actually have a Let's Play of it on my gaming channel. This game is really great. I really like this game. And yeah, look, it looks kind of like, has sort of that stop motion animation thing to it. So this one looks like it could be cool, but it just didn't have gameplay.
You remember that? Teeth like knives.
So it's like, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'll keep my eye on it, Oh yeah, what was the other game that? Because what was the other game that Compulsion Games made? Let me just see. Compulsion Games. Yes, We Happy Few. So it's like this was a game that had a really cool art style to it and a really good like vibe to it, just like this game seemingly, right? The South of Midnight. But then when you actually get into We Happy Few, it's more of like a survival game. At least that's what I understand of it from it. And so like if it's the same with this, where it has a really good art style, it has a really good vibe, but then it's just kind of a survival game, that would be disappointing for me personally. Yeah, then we got the Star Wars game, and it's like, cool, Star Wars, wow, look, brand, IP, well, cool, wow, hold on, wow. But it doesn't have gameplay, so I can't really say much about it, you know? But I will say, just, again, hypothetically, a theoretical game where you're playing as an outlaw or like a Han Solo-esque character where you have a little companion, that hypothetical game, in theory, could be cool.
Trust me.
Let me see, what else was there?
Incredible. These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from the...
Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting game here that could be cool. And it is showing gameplay, so there's that. We have Payday, which I believe is a full-on new game, which, to be fair, is also kind of showing gameplay, so it's good on them for that one. Then we have the Persona 3 remake. That is admittedly a big game, right? And that's showing gameplay technically. You have this weird game. I don't remember what it was called. Oh no, this is Avowed. So yeah, Avowed. Yeah, this is showing gameplay, to be fair. So Avowed was a good showing, right? I mean, it kind of, again, I've never played Skyrim, but I think if I just looked at this, I feel like I would be like, oh, is this Skyrim? So I guess that's a good thing for Avowed to be. I don't know. So, you know, at least they've actually showed Avowed. You know, they gave it a year, not technically not a date. We have this like Monkey Island thing. I mean, I don't know. Listen, I've never played Monkey Island. I've also never played Sea of Thieves. But from what I understand, with Monkey Island being like a fun, quirky, choose your own adventure game, I imagine that if they do this right, this would be really cool for sort of the cross section of gamers that like both of these IP. So it'll be interesting to see if they actually do something cool with this. I guess I think the thing that maybe makes this not as cool of a reveal is that I don't think they did a good job of explaining exactly what it's gonna be. And here we get Flight Simulator, which is like whatever. What do we have here? Yeah, the Senua's Hellblade whatever Senua's Saga game. It's just a CGI trailer. And I'm sorry, but I can't do much with you. No offense. Then you got the Yakuza thing. Another CGI trailer. So no gameplay. Although, to be fair, I think people know what this game is. So this one is honestly probably fine. It's also a funny trailer, so, you know. Fallout 76 somehow is still alive. At least this technically did have gameplay. Then you got this random Capcom game that is at least showing gameplay. Forza, whatever. Elder Scrolls Online, whatever. Overwatch, whatever. What the hell did I just click on? What did I just do? What did I do? Okay. Yeah, well, this is technically a new IP, right? By the Persona people? Oh, no, this is not that. This isn't that. Hold on, let me go back, actually. There was like a new game, right? Well, this is just like that Persona Tactics game, which admittedly could be cool for people that would want those. Oh yeah, this is that cool climbing game. That could be cool. I don't know. I'm interested in this one. see, what else do we have? What was this? Oh yeah, this was that like horror game. I don't know, that could be cool, but we just didn't see much of it. The hell was this? Oh yeah, this game looked maybe interesting. A little weird though, but I like the art style. Oh yeah, Cyberpunk.
The official trailer.
Whatever. Maybe that game will come out and function properly, but who knows at the end of the day. Oh yeah, this weird like city builder game. Oh yeah, this was that new RPG from the makers of Persona. So that's also a big get, you know. You have this random co-op game. And then here you have this one game that kind of looks like BioShock Infinite. Looks cool. I think this game does look cool.
But it only takes one rebellious
At least we see gameplay from it, you know, unlike the other like claymation game. Yeah, this game looks cool.
If you alter
Field and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S.
Yeah,
and
then we
PC.
get into the Starfield Direct, and
Starfield.
Starfield looked cool. Okay, so looking back on it, I think it was a decent showcase. I just think a little bit too much of the too many CGI trailers for like your big games, right? Like Fable, I want to see more from that game. That like weird claymation game, I want to see more from that game. Avowed was fine. Hellblade, I want to see more from that game. So it is similar to that recent PlayStation showcase where it was just a lot of third-party games supporting a lackluster showing of your first-party games. Like the first-party Xbox games, it consisted of a lot of CGI trailers. Now they had more to show than PlayStation did, so this is overall a way better showcase than like the PlayStation showcase. But still, I don't want those CGI trailers. I just stop it. So yeah. But overall, decent showing of games. I'm interested in Starfield. I think I'll probably check it out, especially because it'll be on Game Pass. So at the most, I would only have to pay like $20 to play it. And you know, I think that claymation game looks interesting. The Winter Winds of something, I don't know, Shadows of the Woods or something, whatever that was called. You know, I'll be interested in like Avowed whenever that comes out. But yeah, I don't need to go through all the games again. It was an okay showcase. I think it was decent. But yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.